Hello! Does it work? Does it not work? As always, we will find out in the future. But until then, everybody, it is time. It is time for another stream. And I have some awesome news for you all. Because I've been a little bit lazy. That's not the best news. But the better news is we've got the viewer rewards here. Channel points are on. And we've got ourselves some Play My Deck streamer. Dance Monkey Dance is my placeholder title. I think we'll do it like this. Otherwise, I won't be seeing the good stuff. Question is what color we want to give it. I think we started off with something quite obnoxious. Yeah, I still have to add the icons in. Did not have the time to do that. So maybe give it a little bit of a light. I'm not sure. Give it a little bit of a blue tint. Something like this. Oh, looks nice. And I think we're well set so that you can also terrorize me with your awesome deck ideas, which is quite nice. So I hope you all are doing well. I've been lazy with the stream records once more. But yeah, we played a little bit of Limited Madness. 3-3, I think was a quite solid recordo. Other than that, Zero Budget Brawl was also kind of fun. Had a little bit of viewer battles too. Will only enable them in the future again. They drain so much energy. Other than that, let's let the crew know that I'm online once more. And go right into stream, I would say. For everybody not knowing, today is the last day of Modern Horizons 3 draft, so we'll be starting with some drafties first. First things first. It is time for another edition of Limited Madness. This time Modern Horizons 3, you know the drill. Before anything else, respin your rewards, you might get an upgrade, as always. So here we go, here we go. We also got a lot of Modern Horizons 3 packs to crack. But we'll do so after the drafties, because I want to splash some gems. For all of you that do not know. There are things that are called Flashback-Drafts. So from time to time, you might be rewarded with something good. And as you can see, we have the last 4-5 hours of Modern Horizons 3 draft. So let's go right into the action, see if we get a queue together and have a lot of fun. Because Modern Horizons 3 is quite tough to draft, I will be losing some gems once more, I guess. Nonetheless, the draft table is ready and the competition is well set. So let's go into some drafties and have some fun. Last time we could have had an awesome Eldrazi deck and I just, dropped the ball, got into energy, forced it still into a 3-3. This time let's lock in even more. And go into something strong, I would say. What do you think? So, pick one. We've got some awesome ones here. We've got the Guide of Souls for energy, which is really strong. Otherwise, we've got also the first big Writhing Chrysalis. So, depending on our choices, we might just drop the ball once more with the Guide. Or just go to town with the Chrysalis here. I personally think Eldrazi is solid. Definitely don't know what the best deck in the format is or anymore. A little bit torn between the Eldrazi and the energy decks, if I'm really honest. Otherwise, I've gotten smacked a lot by blue, black too, so that's something. And besides that, I think you can play any color combination. You just have to get your synergies well together. Kappa Cannoneer is kinda nice if you get some artifacts. Improvise taps you down, which is a little bit unfortunate, so I think I'll go with the Guide of Souls here. Letting the Writhing Chrysalis go is definitely a recipe for disaster. But maybe opening with a Guide of Souls might be good. Also, Guide of Souls gives you flying, which I think evasion is very important. Now we've got the Path to Annihilation. So that's something. Kinda disappointed with the Gauntlet Goblin so far. If the opponent gets some spawn token down and can maybe rough your board with the Mop, you're really set. Other than that, I think Path of Annihilation Eldrazi is definitely really nice. And you need to be on the play for the energy deck to go really to town. So maybe take the path here. And see where it leads. Still some energy cards. Also the Snapping Void Crow. Might just accept my fate and force myself into some Eldrazi's. Letting the Chrysalis first pick go is a little bit unfortunate, but other than that I think we're quite fine. Can decide to play a little bit more power, maybe play some black sub-theme, don't really have to. I think I'll go for the Horrific Assault as a removal spell here. See how far I come. Other than that, we also got the Emerald's Messenger and the Eldrazi Purposer. I like me the Flyers a lot in this set, so I think I'll go with the Messenger first. Just go blue, green Eldrazi's and maybe splash another color. With Path of Annihilation, everything is possible, so that's really nice. We are already in day 71 of our Magic from Scratch series, which is really exciting for me. Hitting the 3-month mark also with my streaming career, so that's really nice. So let's see what else we can do. We've got the Suppressing Ray, which is really awesome. Need some energy though. Other than that, what else do we have? We got the Uzbek, which is always solid. Also the Fangs of Colonia, which is really nice if you place a lot of spawn tokens and then just pump them up. So I think I still go for the dual land over the pump spell here. Although I'm not sure if I want to splash the white. I will go for a little bit of possible splash. Guide of Souls is good. Blue, white, green Eldrazi is a little bit strange. But yeah, that's something. Ooh, we've got the Ugin's Labyrinth, which is awesome if you get a lot of big Eldrazi's. Other than that, we've got the Serum Visionary and the Expanding Ooze. Also a lot of landscapes going around. I will go for the Labyrinth here. See how good this card is in draft. It's rather nice if you got a lot of big Eldrazi's that you can cycle. Still rather solid. They like me some lands that give you a little bit of a mana boost. So yeah, energy would not have been open. So I think starting in Eldrazi is definitely quite nice. Let's see how many drafties we can get in today. Give you a little bit more ambience. Oh. Especially the Horrific Assaults are something that I normally underdraft a little bit too much. I think the extra life is definitely what gets Eldrazi over the top. So what else can we pick? We've got the Henge for some historic spells. Otherwise we've got the Glimpse of the Impossible, which is nice if you go into red. Could also just go for the Contaminated Landscape. Fixes are only in blue and white so far. So not the best dual land, but still quite okay. I think I'll go with the Glimpse. Glimpse is a little bit more power. Otherwise we've got also the Score, so that's something. Now we've got the choice between the Landscape and the Warped Tusker. Especially for the Ugin's Labyrinth, I think the Tusker grows in value. Hey, Silent Poppies, welcome back, welcome back. How do you do? So it's either the Tusker or the Landscape. I think I'll go with the Landscape, I like me some fixing. Okay, we've got another Suppression Ray. A Seething Landscape here. Let's go for the Ray. Ooh. Poppy says she's been playing some Jan Jansen, nice, nice. I think the Trickster's Egg definitely has some potential, so let's pick that over the Sapphire Medallion. Otherwise the Medallion would be awesome for our collection. I like me some discount spells for our historic Brawl. Ooh, Poppy says she lost some game to Red and 6, but it was a really good grindy game. Oh, nice, nice. Lot of back and forth. Strip Mine Loop. Yeah, the Strip Mine Loop in Historic Brawl sucks. That's the only unfortunate thing. We'll be taking the Gelf deck here, maybe we go into black. Did not pick too much black fixing, but it's still lucky-ish. Oh, we've got the Landscape. Don't need the colorless at the moment, but might need in the future. Foul Strike could be kinda nice, so let's go with the Strike here. Having some answers for some flyers is always good. So, what do we have here? Golden Trail, Trainer. Auras and equipment cost less, and modified creatures get a pump. Other than that, we've got the Revealtiding Repast. Awesome combat trick and a dual land. Could pick a little bit more red, could pick a little bit more green. Best card, definitely Reiterating Bolt in the pack. Other than that, I think Unfathomable Truths, being an instant that gives you and spawn and draws you 3 cards, is also quite nice. Got also some fixing into white, blue, green. And the Tranquil Landscape, so everything is possible. Kinda like the Truths. Drawing a lot of cards is nice. Other than that, board presence is important, so I think the Uzbek also got its place to shine. If we want to go into red, we could still take the Reiterating Bolt. Just having some good removal. So I think the choice is between the Bolt and the Truths. Maybe go for the removal. But we're heavy blue, so I think the Truths also got the possibility to shine. Now we've got the Thief of Existence. Exile a non-creature, non-land. I personally find Thief of Existence a little bit underwhelming. I think I will still pick it because it's the second strongest card in the pack. Like me the Fanged Flames, like me the Nyxborn Hydra 2. So yeah, other than that, I think Planet Genesis is also quite nice for some card selection. I think removal is a little bit more important. But yeah, having some answers for some cards like Path of Annihilation is always nice. So I think we'll take the Thief here. Another Path. I'm really sad that I let first pick the Writhing Chrysalis go over the Guide of Souls. I think we will not be playing the Guide of Souls. Other than that, we're quite well set up. The removal will definitely not come back, but another Path of Annihilation is just nuts. Especially good because it gives us a lot of life with all of the big Eldrazi's. So we'll have to pick up those two. Echoes of Eternity is more of a sealed card, I would say. Other than that, pretty fun. Like me the Dread Mask a little bit more. Could also go for an Unfathomable Truths now. Or for another Grave Dig if you want to splash some black. The fun pick would definitely be Echoes of Eternity, but it's so hard to cast with 3 colorless. Could still win us some games, so let's take the fun pick here. It's the last day of Modern Horizon 3, so let's celebrate a little bit. Now we've got the choice between the Shapeshifter and the Petrifying Meddler. Both are really good. Also, very late Sneaky Snacker. Pick 5. So it's either the Shapeshifter or the Meddler. I think the Shapeshifter might be a little bit better just to have something that flies. Other than that, the stun counter with the Meddler is really good. Now I will definitely pick the Landscape here. We have to fix our mana somehow. And a lot of colorless lands really good for the Echoes if you want to play it. I'm so sad I could have had a Writhing Chrysalis pick 1. And you know the drill, Modern Horizon 3 is Chrysalis.deck. Oh, love me the Eldrazi Repurposer pickup though, that's really good for us. So I think the green flows quite well into our direction. Red might be cut a little bit too much. Still, I think we have a solid white splash if we want to try to go to town with the Guide of Souls. Guide of Souls also kinda interesting because all of the spawn tokens trigger the enter the battlefield trigger. Give us even more energy just to go nuts. Oh, yeah. Okay, Chat Medallion we already have. Drown the Lurker has 7 mana, so really good for the Yugin's Labyrinth. Also really good for the Path of Annihilation. Take the Lurker over the Landscape here. We need a lot of playables, so that's something. So, for the moment the red is more on the cutting table, in my opinion. Can take the Landscape, can also pick the Unfathomable Truths, number uno. Wheeling Truths is kinda interesting to see. I think having a lot of Landscape is still quite nice. So I think I'll go for the Truths now. Also with 2 Paths of Annihilation I think we can play nearly everything. Go for the Ace of Flashback here, we need some early game too. Now I can decide between the landscape or the sheltering. The sheltering or the tranquil landscape. I think we go for the blue land here. I think it's not so sure that we play the red. Oh, another foul strike is nice. I could be dead wrong, so don't nail me down. So we've got the choice between the Noid Altisor and the Disciple of Rayleigh. Altisor is also a 7-drop. Triggers the Path of Annihilation, also cascades into another spell. Disciple of Rayleigh is the better card, definitely. Also gives us back a lot of life. But I definitely want the triggers for the path, so I think I'll go with the Altisor over the Disciple. Disciple also being a dual land kinda nice. So pros and cons there. Let's go with Altisor. Not regret our choices too much. So what now? Got the Ghostfire Slice, so I might get punished for trying to force the white here. I think Slice by far the best card. Other than that, if you want to play it safe, you could also pick the Temperamental Ooze Whack. We still need some removal, so I think I'll go with the Slice. Now we've got the Satya. Blue, white, red, A. Could take the safe pick, go just Ghostfire Slice or Fanged Flames. Slice being able to go to face is really good. I think I'll take the Satya just because I'm greedy. With 2 powerful Annihilations, I think we can play the cards that we want, just play the power. So now we've got the Ophiumancer, which is also quite nice. Don't have to much fixing into black. I think the Echoes is kinda strange. Other than that, we could also fix us in blue, red, green, go to town. I think another Corrupted Shapeshifter is definitely nice. Still not really sure if we want to go red or if we want to go 5 color, go nuts. I think the Shapeshifter is the safe pick. Yeah, but Ophiumancer giving us a Death Touch every turn is also quite good. And as you can see, the cards flow. Can go for the Shapeshifter here, the Brute Scale here. Kinda like me the Brute Scale as an early drop. Also, if we get some modify, it's quite nice. Like me the Flying with the Shapeshifter though. 4-mana 3/3 is okay. And if you need some defensive play, we can also play some 4-mana defensive cards. So yeah, the black looks nice. As you can see, black is open, Breath Your Last. Also Waterlogged Teachings to fix our mana. Could take the Deceptive Landscape to fix us into black. So yeah, we can decide between the red and the black. At the moment I think the black looks a little bit more enticing. Double black for removal a little bit tough. Did not pick up too much black to fix us. Might still just cut the white here. Can play a lot of good stuff. So yeah, because I'm greedy, this draft is all over the place. Otherwise, I think it's still solid. Red does not look too good in my opinion. I like the red removal not too much. Lethal Takedown is quite nice as a black removal spell. Otherwise, the Evolution Witness and the Expanding Ooze look also quite good. I will go for the Lethal Throwdown here, we need more removal. Not answering the opponent's cards is definitely what kills you. Drex's Egg to shrink something down is really good, especially for Eldrazi's. So we'll play those as pseudo removal. Then we've got the Conscription, Departed is non-playable. Go for the Ooze here. Then Elemental Blast, too unimpactful. I think the best card is Chani Fells the Godsire, but I think we will not play any of those cards. Okay, we've got the Rumble. Could also tune the narrative. Don't think we need the energy though. Could also play the Refurbished Familiar. Discard and draw is quite nice. But let's go for the Rumble. Ooh. This is the wrong landscape, but still it's nice. Yeah, so far I think it's more blue, green, black. Like me the Kami of Jealous first. And another Foul Strike. Interesting. So we can play a little bit of Modify sub-theme. We're definitely playing the UG. But the question is what else we will be playing. Could still splash the red removal. Don't see it at the moment right now. And we don't have too many good red fixing lands. I think the blue-green fixing is good. Got also a little bit of black fixing in the landscape here. Got also fixing in the 4-drop slot with the Path of Annihilation with all of the spawn tokens that we have. Did not pick up too many Eldrazi's. Oh, 7 is still fine. Only have 2 7-drops for the Path, which is a little bit unfortunate. Might have slept a little bit too much on that one. Other than that, I think the Suppression Ray is still worth it. Could still also just go 4-color, play the Satya and all of the red removal, plus the Guide of Souls. So I've got the choice of either dropping the black and go straight up 4-color energy shenanigans with the Eldrazi enabling, which is omega greedy. Other than that, I think we have a rather solid green, blue, black deck at our disposal. I think Echoes of Eternity is a meme and you should just play it in a 2-color deck. If you go 3 colors and don't have enough white cross, it might be unplayable. Foul Strike being a pump spell and a removal spell for flyers is kinda nice. I think we definitely should play all of our lands. So definitely have to do some cuts. Also Mancer is kinda nice. I think the Kami of Jealous first a little bit tough to enable. Still a rather solid blocker with the Death Touch. Kinda like me to do Mancer and the 2 removal spells here. It's better than the red in my humble opinion. So we definitely can shave with Foul Strike. Can definitely have a look at what is good and what is not so good. For removal or pseudo removal, we've got the Trickster's Elk, which doubles as a creature. Got the Lethal Strike, got the Horrific Assault. Got the Brief Your Last, got some recursion with the Grave Deck, so that's nice. Got the Foul Strike, so I think our non-creature spells are really solid. 2-drop slot, a little bit lacking. Not sure about the Aether Spike. We've got enough removal and early game that I think we do not need a counter. Also gets really bad in the late game if you don't have enough energy. Other than that... what else do we want to cut? Could shave a Elk, could shave a Foul Strike. Could also just get rid of the Foul Strikes, but I've found that especially the Flyers just get the better of me quite too often. Definitely can shave 1 Foul Strike, I would say. Could also just shave a Trickster's Elk, go a little bit down on the removals. I think the rest of the deck looks quite nice. How much counter synergy do we have? We have got 1 Adept, 2 Adept. Did not pick up the Fangs twice. Got also the Reinforce. So I think the Ooze might also be on the cutting table here. Don't think we need it. I think the Trickster's Elk being a removal and a creature is the deal breaker for me, which makes it way more better. We are still pretty slow at the start. You can play the Grave Deck as a 2-drop if you need to get on the defense, so that's still okay. Yeah, other than that, I think we're quite well set. So I think this will be our deck. So let's make a little screenshot shot. Well, okay, I'm stupid. Come on. I think the land slot should be nice. Not sure about the Suppression Ray in here. Could still cut it. But I like me all of the dual mode cuts. So let's go and play some games. See how train wrecky this draft is. Might also be a free white splash with the Suppression Rays for the Guide of Souls. But going straight up 3 colors is, I think, better. So let's play some games, have some fun. So what do we have here? We are quite color screwed, so I think we have to take them out again. Which which is unfortunate, but now we've got our colors, so that's good. Got also the Geomancer to get a lot of time. Got also the Unfathomable Truth, so I think we just get the Trickster's Elk out of the way. Say hello. Messenger in our deck more of Tudor Flyer than anything else. Still quite okay. So we can curve out Messenger into Geomancer. Hopefully draw all lands. Yes. And then can make some spawns with the Truths and replenish our hand. Okay, we're playing against artifacts, so that's nice. Especially the X1's not so good against the Geomancer. So let's go and attack first. Geomancer makes a snake at the beginning of each upkeep. I think Geomancer over the Void Crow might be the better play. Just get some defense that is strong. The Cranial Ram will grow. Still, slow rolling the Geomancer also has its upsides. So that if the opponent plays some removal spell, I will not be too sad. Other than that, I think we still have some good card advantage with the Snapping Void Crow and the Truths. So that's quite nice. Very nice. Phoenix on 3. That's good. Ooh, we've got the Thief of Existence to get rid of the Ram. Still need some colorless, so we have to play the Void Crow now. So let's go and smack in for free. A few months of making a token at each upkeep is so good for us. So let's go for the Void Crow and pass. And if the opponent does not pump up their token, we can also get rid of that too. Because the charm token is a 0/0. Okay, what do we do? Can draw some cards, make some more spawns. Question is, we need 3 mana left. We have 6 right now. Can play the Truth for 5. Make a spawn, make a spawn. Need an extra green and it should be good. So let's go draw a lot of cards. Also got the Trickster's Egg for the Detective Phoenix, which is nice. Thanks. So the question is what I want to do. Kinda like casting the Thief. Because the Ram gives the Phoenix also a big boost. We'll definitely play one of our lands. Doesn't really matter too much what we play. Don't play the colors to cycle anything. So let's go Thief of Existence first, I would say. Get rid of the Cranial Ram here. Get rid of the token too. We will not be able to attack, but it should still be fine. Could always attack just with the snake token. Okay, there's the fetch 1. So token be gone. Thank you, thank you. Let's smack in with the snake. Zero Writhing Chrysalis in this deck. Wahaha. And there it is. Not sure if Izzet Manu was in our pot, but still quite fun. So, what will we do is the question. A lot of reach creatures. So... You may cast this card from your graveyard with its bestow, so the Trickster's Egg does not do too much for the Detective Phoenix. Could still be good for the Writhing Chrysalis though. We could also just draw a million cards with the White Claw, which I kinda like. So I think we just start by drawing some cards. Play the landscape, I would say. See what's on top. I think we'll keep the black open. Tap the blue, tap the green. Tap one colorless. Draw one card. Make another spawn with the Emerald's Messenger, which is nice. Could go for the elk. Yeah, it does not do too much. I think we'll keep the elk up for something big. Opponent also has 1 million blockers, especially the Mogrant. Yeah, but I think the Death Touch attack will always be good. Just ping in for some damage. And go Repurposer. Spawn for spawn. The Fangs of Colonia would have been nice here. But I think it's still okay. Got still a lot of removal in the deck. This is one of those games where the Foul Strike would definitely shine. Other than that, we could also just top deck the Suppression Ray and go to town. So that's still okay. Captor kinda nice for the Opponente. Okay, go for the Fever of Existence. The Chris grows. Yeah, I could have equipped the Chrysalis before it grows. So that was a little bit of an oopsie. Yeah, smack in, that's fine. No blocks here. Ah, that sucks. So they draw 3. The Chrysalis grows infinitely. Ooh, nice. Ooh, we've got the Horrific Assault into the Chrysalis, so that's good. So that's really, really good for us. Drop the island here. Play the Horrific Assault. Snake deals damage to the Chris. Chris be gone, adios. Oh, then we've got the Donald Locker. Can just play our big stuff. Guess we'll just go and smack in with the 3-3, the 1-1 and the 2-1. Make another spawn. Get our big stuff out of the way. Make more Eldrazi and pass for now, I would say. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ophiomans are doing it's good things. Love to see that. A lot of flyers for the Opponente. How many artifacts do they have? 1, 2, 3. Subterra Manta costs 4 to activate. And the Furnace Hellcat too. So a lot of flyers. We can pick our poison between the Furnace Hellcat and the Terramanda. Get screwed a little bit too much. Yeah, take the 2. Pass for now. Ooh, there's the Foul Strike, nice. So we can reinforce at instant speed, so the Drowned Locker could be a 7-7, can also instant speed remove the Furnace Hellcat here. Terramanda can only block flyers. Other than that, we could also just draw some cards. Have a look at the top. So let's play it like this. Draw 1 card before we do anything stupid. Got the extra island, so I think that's okay-ish. Make some more tokens. Oh, now the Grave Dig too. So that's okay. So let's go to attacks. Smack in with the Lurker, with the Snake. We'll keep the Messenger back, I would say. Let's see how they block. Yeah, they just jump block. That's a thing. Then we can Foul Strike and we can also Trickster's Elk the Terramanda that it does not grow. which I think we'll have to do. So let's destroy the Hellcat here. And then we just Trickster's Egg, bestow onto the Terramander. And pass for now. Oh, still the Phoenix and the Cranial Ram is so good against us. Now I would love me another Fall Strike. Oi oi oi. Thank Flames on the Ophir months is so good because of the exile. That sucks. We can still pressure quite well. Yeah. Transmogred comes back. We at least get one good attack in. Yeah. I think they cannot really race us and I don't want to trade with the Phoenix. So that's fine. With anything good in Grave. We've got another Thief of Existence, can get rid of the Cranial Ram, so that's good. Other than that... what else do we want to do? Could draw another card first. Kinda like to get the blockers from the opponent's side. So let's get the Thief. How do we want to tap? Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's play the Thief. Get rid of the Cranial Ram. Adios. Opponent will have to jump with the Terramander, which is nice. Can just go in and attack with everything. Could also just redraw with this Void Craw for another time. So I think we keep the Void Craw still back. We are in the driver's seat, so that should be okay. Yeah, they have to jump here. And the cool thing, the Grave deck can also get back the Trickster's Egg from Grave. So that's really nice. So let's draw another card, I would say. We have enough blockers. Can also make another spawn with the Messenger. Messenger plus Void Craw is so good. Nice. So pass for now. Ah. They have another Cranial Ram. What the heck? They have 3 Cranial Rams and they drive the Crystallis too. That's awesome. That's really, really nice. Yeah, I could also bestow the Detective Phoenix. I think they're just dead on board. I think we outvalued them a little bit too much. So yeah, the synergy in the deck is quite nice. The removal is a little bit janky, but otherwise I think the deck's power level is really okay. And we stabilize quite well, so that's good. Nice, nice, nice. Whew. Sweet, 1-0, 1-0. You love to see it. Here we go. Get the energy out of the way. Cleanse our system. Go once more. Here we go, here we go. We could still play more power with the wild cards, but I think this deck looks quite fun as it is right now. I think adding the Guide of Souls to the mix might give us a little bit more action in the air. So I'm still thinking about adding it. But let's see how this will play out. Okay. We are screwed into blue and green. We've got the Malevolent Rumble to search us for another permanent. So I think we'll keep this on the play. So play the landscape first, search for our island. That should be quite nice. Then Forest into Rumble. Ooh, we've got the Path of Annihilation. Got the spawn for the next turn, so I think... Messenger is also quite nice, but the Path of Annihilation is better in my opinion. So pass for now. Path also fixes us with all of the Eldrazi tokens in play. So I think we could really play 4-color shenanigans. Okay, opponent on white-black. White-black. White-red. I'm stupid. Okay, it's our turn. Ooh, we are color fixed. Without doing anything, that's nice. So let's go play the Puff. Ramp it up, next turn we can play the Drowned Lurker, gain some life back. Ah, I'm stupid, we cannot play the Lurker. Need 1 extra mana. Pyro Surfer is such a scary card. Getting Battlecry more than once is really nice with the fetch lands. Having fetch lands in the uncommon slot is always fun. Okay, there's the charge bug. So I have to decide if I want to get rid of the Surfer or the charge bug. I think the Surfer is more problematic. I will take the 2 here. Okay, the Shapeshifter is good for us. Could play a little bit slower. Can play the Fathomable Truths, remove the Pyro Surfer. Could just play the Shapeshifter to... Chargeback giving Menace is also quite annoying. So I think I'll play it like this. Play the troops first, make another token. Draw a lot of cards. Ooh, Altisaur is also quite nice. Then go... I think Lethal Throwdown into the Pyro Surfer. Sacrifice one of our spawns. And as long as I don't have removal next turn, we should be still okay-ish. Hey! Amanda Logan, hello, hello. Oh. We are playing a little bit of limited. What are you doing? Let me know, let me know. Yeah. Another Pyro Surfer is really scary. So I think removing the first one was definitely worth it. But we should stabilize with Noid Altisaur next turn. Gain some life back. Get also the Drowned Lurker for some more mana. But I think the Cascade is worth it more. So let's give 1 life, see what we hit. Another Path of Annihilation, you'll love to see it. Oh, now we gain 8 life for all of our big creatures. So pass for now. Ooh, just chilling. So yeah, 2 Path of Annihilations is really good. Unfortunately, we don't have more 7-drops. Was a little bit lazy in picking them up. But I think the deck looks still quite okay. And we always can get back our 7-drops with the Grave Deck as long as the opponent doesn't exile them. So that's fine. This is the spot where White-Red normally falls a little bit too much behind. Still, 2 Pyro Surfer is quite crazy. I'm also chilling. A lot of business stuff to do, but at the moment I indulge myself in streaming. I've been up until 1 AM. Had to write a fitness plan for one of my customers. Oh, that was quite tough. Had to do some core workout for them. Okay. Gives them an nudge. Attacking for 5. That's a lot of damage. We'll definitely block the Pyro Surfer here. What do they have? Dark Umbra, so protection it is. We'll take 7, but we gain 8 life back next time with the Drowned Lurker, so it's okay. So that is fine. Then play the island, play the Lurker before anything else. Regain some life, make some tokens. Oh, we can tap the creatures because of the Path of Annihilation, that's good. So I can decide if I want to make it a big defender or just kill the free creature with flying. I think the flying is more worth it. So let's go for the 3/3 here. I think we still have to stay on defense. They can tap down our Lurker. And attack for a lot of damage. Yeah, let's pass for now. The 3/3 flyer might not even be worth it. Maybe I should have gone for a 2/5 defender. With Vigilance. We need some action from the top. White Red is so scary. Eventually is also so good, just proliferating for each creature that they play. And every creature that they have in play gets even better with the Pyro Surfer. This is the downside of the Eldrazi spawn, being just 0/1s. Still have a lot of lands left in deck, but also a lot of removal. Okay, them not attacking is really good for us. We'll love to see it. Let's play the Blood Scale. Get more defense. So let's go to attack, see what they do. We have a lot of jump blocks, so it should be still fine. Can try and go to offense right now with our big stuff. Let's see what they want to tap down. I think with all of the jump blockers we are definitely in a spot where we can go a little bit more aggressive. Just force them to make some mistakes. Or some double blocks. Giving them time to set up their board with the Pyro Surfer in play is not the best decision. So they double trail, that's okay. Got a lot of action where that came from. If they top deck Scurry of Gremlins, it might be really bad for us. So I would love to top deck a Grave Dig and just go to town. We have 11% chance to draw it, so that's really nice. Also Suppression Ray does not do the job. Unfortunately. Would still be quite good. Yeah, they can try go in for free. I will definitely trade with any of their creatures. We can cycle the landscape thanks to the tokens, thanks to the Path of Annihilations. So that's awesome. Let's redraw. They tapped on the Lurker, that's fine. Oh, we could have tapped for some mana, I'm stupid. This might come back to bite me. Let's play the Swamp, play the Grave Dig. How much mana do we have? 6, 10... Yeah, should have tapped for some mana, I'm stupid. Oh, we still got the other Eldrazi, so I think it's okay. And we also make another token. So let's get the Altisor back. Make a token, play the Artisaur, gain another 8 life. Oh, you love to see it. So much value. I think we just smack them in. We are at 24, so they cannot get us even with double Gremlin activation. Should be okay. Path of Annihilation is such a good card. Oh. I love this deck. It's so fun. Okay, what do we do? I think we'll just Horrific Assault the Salad and go to town. They don't even tap down our creature. That's interesting. So let's smack in with everybody. Maybe they just accepted their fate. Yeah, nice. Very, very nice. And another one, 2-0. This deck looks fun. Looks trophy buffy. That's very, very good. For everybody that is a regular, you know the drill. We are already 1 hour into the stream and I have to play some pre-roll ads to keep you all ad free. So I think we'll do a little bit of an ad break. Maybe use the restroom, get yourself some drinks, some snacks. If you want to support the stream, as always, just keep the ads running, turn down the ad blocker and go to town. I will see you all in 3 minutes. And then we continue our awesome draft. So until then. So everybody, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for waiting, thank you for joining as always. Watching the ads supports the stream. We are making a whole 50 cents per day already, yoo-hoo! Other than that, it's always nice to have a little chat with you all also in the chat section, so that's good. So ads are over, welcome back. And then I think we'll enter our draft. We've got a really awesome Eldrazi deck, so look forward. 2 more games. This definitely has the potential. I will not say it because I want to play some games and not curse myself. But this definitely has the potential to go the distance. By the way, as always, we gamers don't drink too much. Rehydrate yourself as much as possible. And have a lot of fun. So let's go again. Game number 3. Play against Nidion, Dauntless Drafter. All the good platinum plebs are out there. Okay, our hand not too exciting, but we have our colors. Got also a rather solid opener, so now we just need the power from the deck. I'm still debating if I really should include the Guide of Souls. I think our deck definitely has so much fixing that it's worth it. So turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. You'll love to see it. Other than that, let's see what the opponent plays. Okay, green, red at the very least. I think we'll start with the Brute Scale. Could ramp up with the Rumble, not sure if it's worth it. Okay, Eldrazi Repurposer. Okay, Lethal Throwdown is nice for some big stuff. So we got the choice to either adapt or just play our cards. We might need the Trickster's Elk for the big Eldrazi spells. So I think I might slow roll it, play the Rumble, maybe go for some action. Maybe just ramp us up a little bit. Play it like this. Yeah, there's a Path of Annihilation. That's good. Let's go for the path over the Thief. Should be quite nice. Next turn can play the path and make a lot of mana. So I think we chill our base and pass for now. Also repurpose a really bad target for the Throwdown. Okay, Druid it is. Cycle is a warp tasker, interesting. They could have played it next turn. Nah, still some turns off. Kinda want to play the Corrupted Shapeshifter, but yeah, I think we'll have to wait. So, definitely play the Swamp, play the Path, fix our mana, make some spawn. Then we can just drop down the Emrakul's Messenger, see what they play next. Get our flyers online, ramp it up. Yeah, I think I will add the Guide of Souls to the deck. I think the splash for the white is so free. It's definitely worth it. Just go and play 4 or 5 color Eldrazi, go to town. 2 Path of Annihilation is kinda crazy. Don't want to be too janky though. But we make so many Eldrazi spawn. I think the Guide of Souls is definitely worth it to be in the deck. Oh yeah, take the 3. Don't really care too much about it right now. At the moment the opponent does not have any good threats. Just some mediocre stuff. So let's drop the island. Can ramp it up even more with the brute scale. Can play the shapeshifter. Could also play the Trickster's Egg just to have a free in play. So maybe just do it like this. Adapt. Make some spawn. Take action. We have still 6 mana left. Trickster's Egg on a spawn is also kinda nice, gives us a free. Definitely attack with the Emerald's Messenger here. Don't think we need to play the Elk right now. Might just play some flyers, go to town. See how far we come with that. And let's pass. Could just hardcast the Elk, but having the brute scale as a blocker or the Elk is the same in my opinion. There's the Chrysalis. So prime target for my throwdown achieved. Also kinda nice to tap with the Eldrazi spawn and then sacrifice it to the lethal throwdown. Very interesting. I would love to top deck some card draw. Okay, team's inferior. Shapeshifter, second from the top is fine. They want me some flyers. That's okay. Okay, landscape it is. Oh, we can redraw and I think we will too. So play it like this. Redraw the Shapeshifter, make another spawn with the Messenger. And then play the throwdown on the Chrysalis before anything else. Oh. Undo. Could also sacrifice the Brute Scale to draw another card. Oh, that's kinda nice. But yeah, I'll 2-for-1 myself either way, so it doesn't matter too much. I think I'll just sacrifice a spawn and be happy with that. Keep the 3/3 on defense. As it should be. At the moment, they have 3 mana open. They could save their Chrysalis. It's a little bit of a risky play there, but still okay-ish. Then let's go smack in with the Emerald's Messenger. Play the Shapeshifter as another flyer. And stay strong. Pass for now. So far so good, so far so good. Okay, Papissa goes in. I don't really care too much for that attack. I think I'll take the 3. Okay, Ugin's Labyrinth. Just another land from the top. Yeah, we go in with the flyers. See where it leads us. What I could also have done is modify, bestow the Elk on a token, sacrifice the token with the throwdown and draw another card. So that's something that I missed. Yeah, I think at the moment it's okay. And I think we hardcast the Elk right now. Could also just bestow it to save it from some potential sweeper. I think red, green, blue does not have a sweeper. Could still just splash it. So I think we played safe bestow here. And next turn the suppression ray should be lethal. They don't have anything interactive. So let's pass for now. Okay, land is good. Should not be dead on the crackback. Could also slow roll. Play the troops first. With one hand, card left in hand, it's still a little bit greedy. We have a lot of action. Can play the landscape, but also cycle it. I think just playing the Altisol is better. Let's gain some life. Get even wider. Also got the Grave Deck to get us something back. Another Elk is good. Yeah, making the spawn into Elk bites me a little bit, but it's still okay. Hit them for another solid 3. Pass for now. Let's lock in, play it as safe as possible. There's a glimpse. So what do they get? Oh, Territorial color with a land drop is nice. Still not good enough. Okay, gets the Tusker. Nice, nice, nice. But will it be good enough? Okay, makes a token. Gets out of the blockers. Has only 2 colorless open, so I think next time we go for it. So let's go drop this one, play the suppression ray, go to town. Target 3 taps everything. No stun counters, but it's okay. Pay 0. Yeah, I think the 2 suppression rays with the Guide of Souls might definitely be worth it. I will get the Guide of Souls in the deck. This is impressive. This deck looks really solid. You'll love to see it going straight up 3 now. Oh, I was so close to greatness. This deck is nasty. So let's go. Go back to the draft deck. Include the Guide of Souls. Go to the land slot, suggest some lands. I think the extra planes is good. Can search it up twice, so that's really nice. Could cut the black, could cut the green, but we need the green definitely, so I think we just cut the black here. Can still search it somehow. Other than that, we've got the fixing in the path. So I think just cutting a land here is okay. Could also cut the foul strike, but I like the movement in the deck. So let's go again! Guide of Souls with a lot of spawn tokens, you'll love to see it. Also double recursion with the Grave Deck. It's totally worth it. So game number 4, let's see how bad it will be to add another color to our deck. We upgraded with the Guide of Souls, there's a suppression ray, that's good. So we've got all of our colors, all 4 at that. So ultra turn 3 Tron achieved. Get the green out of the way, got the Void Crown free. Got the Altisol and the Lurker, so we are quite well set up. Playing against green once again. Ooh, green-white at that, nice. Green-white is really aggressive, so it might be a little bit too slow. I still give my best. Let's see how bad it will be. Hits me for at least 3. Okay, Hydro Trainer 2. We'll have to get rid of the Hydro Trainer, definitely. So let's play the landscape here. Messenger can deal 2 damage. I think getting rid of the train is worth it. Otherwise, we have 6 mana. Could cycle the Lurker maybe for another land. Kinda like also drawing another card. We only have 1 blue unfortunately, so that sucks. Still think getting rid of the Hydro Trainer is worth it right now. Let's go play it like this. Trainer down. Pass for now. Next turn also can make some jump blockers with the Snapping White Claw and the Messenger. So as long as they don't remove our stuff, it should be okay. Uah, the Hydra giving trample is bad. Assault is a sorcery, so we cannot do anything against that. Land from the top would go really hard with the Altisar. Don't have the double green, so I should have gone for that instead. Oh, let's play the Lurker first. Omega punished here. Pass for now. Yeah, should have sacked the landscape for the double green, so that was a punt. Punt count goes to 1. Let's lock in once again. Yeah, that sucks. Getting one guide by the Watchdog really is unfortunate. Okay, that's at least our double green. So let's cascade into something good, maybe a removal spell. Rumble is still okay. Throw it down into grave, sucks. But still, landscape is nice. Grave deck is okay too. With the double blue for the tap down, so I think that's what we go for. So let's pass for now and pray that the opponent doesn't have too much removal left. Next one Hydra is such a good card. Oh, this card slaps. And another Hydra. So 9/9 it is. Yeah, we cannot block, it sucks. So let's go sacrifice the landscape. Search for some answers. Get the white, get the blue, get the black. I think we need double black for murder. We'll have to take the 9 unfortunately. Don't really want to jump with the Altisar, just to gain 4 life. Might still be worth it. Can get it back with the grave deck. Just need to stabilize somehow. Then it's our turn. Another landscape. This sucks. What's our answer to the Faithful Watchdog? Lethal Throwdown is gone. Got the preview last. Thief of Existence targets only non-creatures. Would get rid of the next Born Hydra. Trickster's Egg would get all of the abilities away, so that would be awesome. So we've got some answers in deck. Question is how we do it. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we could go landscape into Altisar, search for something from the top. So let's play landscape here. Tap like this. Yeah, we should have enough mana. Make a token, grave deck. The Altisar back. Yeah, and pray for a good redraw. Otherwise we might just be dead on board if they have another removal spell. Come on, removal. Ooh, Path of Annihilation is nice. Only works on cast unfortunately, which sucks. So yeah, at least one extra turn. And they've got the slam. Oh, this sucks. Yeah, we're just dead. Path. Too late. No answer for the Watchdog. We live for one extra turn, but it's not good enough. At least for now. So let's cycle and pray. I could have also sacrificed the landscape before. Have a look at the top. What did we draw? Yeah, just the landscape. Okay. Yeah, got wrecked by the double Hydra. One Hydra would be... Yeah, would be manageable, but... What the heck? Double Hydra, Hydra Trainer too. Yeah. This was unfortunate. Also, I think Guide of Souls would have also bought us a little bit of time. Let's go again. 3-in-1, game number 5. Here we go. Come on, come on. Got all of our colors, got some recursion, you love to see that. So let's keep and see where it leads us. I could have shuffled the deck for good measure last game too. Just sacrifice the landscape and pray. Would have been fun. But yeah. Let's go. Lock it in once more. Go into the next game and pray. Oh, playing against white once again. I think we'll drop the planes into the messenger first. Can search for the green or the black next turn. Might have to go for the black for the Gravedigger here. I think I'll trade for the Pyro Surfer. That card is way too strong. Okay, path is nice. So if we draw another green source from the top, any land would be good. Could just cycle the Downward Locker, end of turn, make it spawn, and then just go to town with the path into the Gravedigger. Let's do it like this, pass for now. I think this should be good. As long as they don't pressure us too much, we should have a good game. I love me the big cyclers also giving us some ramp. So let's play it like this. Cycle it up. Yeah, we have to search for the green. But it's okay. Got the Lucan's Labyrinth too. Have nothing to exile, but it's fine. So I think we'll play it like this. Play the Labyrinth, don't imprint anything. Search for our green source, so that the paths become active. And then just go to town with our big stuff. I can decide if I want to play the Shapeshifter as a 2-5 or a 3-3. I think the 2-5 lives a little bit longer. Let's go play it like this. I think we'll go for the Vigilance over the Flyer. But they need some answer for the Flyer. So let's see if I get punished. Yeah, there's a discharge. That sucks. Whoopsie daisy. I talk about playing a 2-5 and what do? I play a 3-3, of course. Because that's me. Island it is. Play the path, make some spawn. Let's just ramp it up. If we draw another land, we could double spell. They don't have any pressure on board so far, so it's okay. Pass turn. If we get back the Drowned Locker, we should be Gucci. Yeah, giving them that free removal spell in the discharge was a little bit unlucky. So I think that was definitely punt worthy. I'll give you that punt. Punt card at 2 today. Two punts, 2 losses would be tough. Okay, this makes me for 2, that's fine. Okay, Island is awesome, now we can double spell. Without any problems. Make more spawns. Make more tokens. Get me back my Drowned Lurker, give me more life. Oh, got the removal too for the Goblino, so that's nice. Red white staring into another path of annihilation double is kind of fun. Not gonna lie, that's awesome. Okay, Goblino gets flying. That's a bit of an oopsie. Our turn. Ooh, Altisaur is also kinda nice. Let's play it like this. Start with the Altisaur, see what we hit. Gain 4 life. Into Ophiumancer. Did you see it? If not, I will show it to you. Would have exiled the Ophiumancer for even more blocks and more tokens. This deck slaps. Easy winning record. Here we go, 4-1. Love to see it. Oh, that was nice. Let's go again. I think this is the first Modern Horizons 3 deck that I really want to play. All the other decks were just so la la. But this looks really fun. Path of Annihilation is so good. Ooh. Playing another Peter, that's good. Petrus it is. We've got the path, so I think the Ophiumancer is playable. The rest of the hand looks nice. We got all of our colors except for the black. Endo. Okay, we can search also for the white with the Tranquil Landscape now. So I think we slow roll this oppression right here. Yeah, let's do it like this. Fin our deck for some action, we need some answers for the Guide of Souls. Search for the white and pass. Guide of Souls into Amp Trap, that is kinda crazy. That is bonkers. Into Conduit Goblin. That's the perfect opener for a white red, what the heck? Sheesh. Maybe I cursed myself a little bit too much. White red on the play with the perfect curve, you'll love to see it. Double Path of Annihilation will be way too late. If you draw a black source from the top, we might have a chance, but yeah. Guide of Souls just wrecks us with giving everything flying. So that's something. Ai, double Goblino too. Yeah, they just slow roll the energy now for the Guide of Souls. That sucks, take another 8 in the air. And we did not even drop our third land. Energy is so broken. Yeah, we draw our cards like champions, but it doesn't really matter too much. We're just dead on board. They had the perfect curve out. Oh, yeah, sometimes you just get wrecked. Yeah, gets another free energy, and because this is the OG Guide of Souls, we're just dead. So let's concede right away and go next. Turn 1 Guide of Souls into Amp Trap into Goblin is kinda nasty. I don't want to see that one again. Thank you very much. Okay, so what do we have here? Drink water. Very nice. That's the perfect call to action. You love to see it. We got another path. We are on the play. So path to greatness is there. Got also our greens. I think we'll keep. Need some more lands, but I think we are quite well set up to go the distance. As long as the opponent does not play the 1-2-3 curve once again. Should be fine. Would love to get a winning record with a little bit more gem rewards. Pardon me. Opponente, what will it be? Mulligan to 6. Mulligan to 6 it is. Okay. We go search for our forest first. Fix our mana as much as possible. And pray for our Path of Annihilation as soon as possible too. Every land drop counts. And I think we are set up, because Repurposer comes into play, gives us a token, and then we just go to town with the Annihilation. Ooh, Guide of Souls too. So now I've got some decisions to make. If we draw another land from the top, it would be awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely have to ramp up for the path. Path clears us of all of our sorrows. Going Guide of Souls into some tokens would be awesome too. Would also love to see the opponent tapping out so that we can drop our path safely. Playing against blue-black is always a little bit iffy. Yeah, there's the Mindless Conscription. MS is free. Makes a lot of zombies. But we can fly over the top with the guide, so it should be fine. They tapped out, which is the most important part. I think... yeah, Flare of Denial costs a blue creature, so they cannot counter anything. Force of Negation is in the original Modern Horizons, so it should be fine. An untapped land would be awesome, but it's still nice. So let's go play the path here. And I think we'll drop the suppression rate too. Kinda want to have as much mana as possible. We can still drop the Guide of Souls. Don't want him to run into any removal. So keeping up the army here. Yeah, I think the extra free damage in my face is also not so quite nice. We also can get the guides back with the grave deck, so it should be still fine. This is a 0-0 with 3 counters, okay. Yeah, there's a lethal throwdown. We'd love to see the opponent 2 for 1. Can still attack with the Drossclaw. Okay, there's the Visionary. So next time we start with 7 mana. Can make a lot more mana. Them has 6. Do we want to take the hit here? Not really. I think I'll gain 6 with the token. Make some jump blockers. Search for some answers with the Unfathomable Truths next. Could also just go Grave Dig, make some tokens. Get us back the Guide of Souls. Yeah, play like this. And then play the Guide of Souls and pass. Keep the block strong. The good thing with the mass is they only get a big creature if we don't remove it. So we can still jump block, buy ourselves a little bit of time. And I think keeping back the Trickster's Egg is some pseudo removal for some nasty flyers is definitely worth it. They play a lot of nasty cheeky, sneaky snackers and so on. Okay, they've got an answer for the Guide of Souls in hand or on top. So yeah, Serum Visionary is really broken too. We'll trade in the zombie token here. That they get all of the free removal sucks. But yeah, I don't want to take too much damage. I know blue-black's fighting plan a little bit too well. Ugh. Yeah, there's the sneaky snacker. They can still get it back, so the Trickster's Egg is not really a good answer for it. It's still solid at least. So let's go draw some cards, see where it leads us. Messenger is nice. Yeah, let's pass for now. Need more action from the top. We've seen so many lands so far. I think it's overdue that we hit some good stuff from the top. Would love to see me some Altosaur. Other than that, I think I cash in my spawns right now. Guide of Source gives +2/+2 in flying. Fetid Gargantua. A lot of big stairs. We don't draw anything. Come on, that sucks. Can shrink the Gargantua so that they don't draw another 2. It's not the best play, but it is something. Other than that, I don't think we can really raise them. So do I want to keep them from drawing more cards, growing the army? Kinda. Do we want to have more flyers in play also? So it's a lose-lose right now. I think I'll play the Trickster's Egg just to have some blockers. Get us our energy. And go to town with the flyers. Pump up the Guide of Souls. Pass for now. Yeah, giving them the extra card draw sucks. Especially if you don't draw too hot from the deck. I still think we are already too far behind. So what do we want to draw? I think anything would be good. Especially the Altosaur would be the best top deck. What kills us is definitely Mindless Conscription here. That card on turn 3 really sucked. We'll block here. Take the 6. But yeah. Only drawing lands really bad for us. They have a removal for the breath. Oh, why? Why? Splash's Ray are unfortunately sorcery. So big oof. And they can kill us on the crackback, so I cannot even play it. Really don't draw too hot. Yeah, the Death Defiler might be game. I think they are so far ahead they could just bounce the Gargantua back. But I think this play is also quite okay. Yeah, this sucks. Opponent has just all of the action and I don't have anything. Yeah. Jump block here, take another 8. Good as a double jump. Don't think it's worth it. Yeah, ulti so from the top row bust. I think this is our last turn. Yeah, Women's Labyrinth does not do anything. So that's game. Unfortunate. But that is Modern Horizons 3 for you. So 4-3 this. Still okay. We picked up a lot of good rares for our zero budget brawl, so that's nice. Still going strong. So here we are back with the deck again. As you can see, 4-3 our record. Quite happy with what I drafted up this time. I think we had some awesome games. Had also some awesome good rares and mythics that we could have splashed, but I think it's not worth it to go all in the 5 color slop. Other than that, I think picking up the few monster and going into a little black splash definitely worth it. Lethal Throwdown, especially with the spawn token, is really nice. Brief Your Last, did not see it, but also kinda good against the colored decks. I think the Guide of Souls as a splash definitely worth it, gives you some life, especially with all of the Eldrazi spawn tokens entering, really nice. Thief of Existence came in clutch in one game, getting rid of all of the living weapon artifacts, equipments, that was really good. And yeah, Annoyed Altis, so big shoutouts to that card. Cascade is so broken, you'll love to see it. Also the double free splash with the Suppression Ray for the Guide of Souls. Ray a little bit better in aggressive decks, so more for the blue, red and white energy deck in my opinion, but still rather good if you just have a bot stone and want to go to town with one big smash. So that's really nice. Other than that, if you can pick Path of Annihilation, I think personally it's one of the uncommons that should have been a rare. This card is so strong, fixing you in all colors, giving you a lot of life when you play your big stuff, really nice. And the Grave deck came in clutch too, so getting some tokens, getting some graveyard recursion, really, really awesome. Other than that deck, I salute you. Thank you so much for your duty. Let's splurge some gems and go into another draft. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will see you in the next video. If you're watching the stream live, we'll go again. So let's continue. Here we go. Oh, we lose ever so much gems. I want my rewards. I want them so bad. How are we looking so far? We still have a solid 5 or 4 weeks left, I guess. 28 days, so a whole month. So I think we can splurge a little bit with the gems and just go to town. I definitely think, especially if you're free to play, drafting a lot of Modern Horizons 3 is so worth it. And I like the format, it's kind of fun. It's so swingy, but it's still good. So here we go again into another edition of Limited Madness. Another premium draft of Modern Horizons 3. Because I love to burn my gems. Oh. And we are so close to hitting Diamond for the first time. So that's also really nice. It's not the first time ever, but it's the first time with the free-to-play account. So Knight of Yor, go strong. Go fast. Lock in and win some games. So nice. Pick one, and we've got some really hard decisions here. We've got the Null Drifter, which is just an awesome card. 4 for flyer for 7, a little bit expensive, but having Evoke and Annihilator 1 is kinda nice. Other than that, we also have another Writhing Chrysalis. We'll not see that one, and we've got the Snapping Voidcraw. And we also got the Kozilek's Unsealing, which can be really, really awesome. Making us unspawn and drawing us a lot of cards if we play the big stuff. So I think this format is warped around Writhing Chrysalis. I love me the Null Drifter though, so I will first pick the Null Drifter over the Chrysalis, over the Kozilek's Unsealing, over the Voidcraw. Also Gravedigg in the pack, so I think we will get at least something back. What do you think? What would you first pick? Let me know, chat, let me know. Ooh, now we've got another solid choice. We can pick the Recruiter of the Guard for our collection. Got the Royal Moonsage Mage, which is a little bit better in the blue-red deck. Other than that, I personally like me 2 Sneaky Snackers in the same pack. Also got the Fail the Profane. So a lot of blue-black action too. You don't have to pick the Mythics, as you can see. There might be some packs where you get 2 Mythics too, so if you win the draft and get 6 packs, it's definitely worth it. So what will we pick here? We could go blue-black, pick the Sneaky Snackers, but I think the Fail the Profane as a removal and a land is just a little bit too good. Also Null Drift are definitely good in the blue-black deck. Could pick one Sneaky Snacker, maybe table the other, but I think the Fairy Profane or the Wither in Bloom is also kinda nice. So let's go for the land fixing before anything else, see where it leads us. Now we've got the Serum Visionary of the Grave deck, both cards are good. Got also the Bridgeworks Battle, so the lands also go around quite well. Null Drift a little bit better in the pure Eldrazi deck, so going blue-green might be a little bit better than blue-black. I personally like me the Grave deck a little bit more than the Serum Visionary. Visionary is a good card draw card, but Grave deck is a little bit more versatile. Other than that, I also got the Suppression Ray once again, but I will not pick it up this time. I also got the Rush of Inspiration. This is a tough one. I think scrying and drawing is so impactful. This is a really tough one. If you have some bomb rares, a Grave deck is better. But I go with the Visionary this time and maybe cry myself to sleep later. So, what do we have here? Got the Lurker, got the Purposer for the Eldrazi deck, got the Spymaster's Ward. Which is kinda nice. I think I'll take the Vault here. Could take a lot of good Eldrazi decks. Deck cards, but I think the blue-black deck also quite open. At least for now. So let's take the Vault. I think it's the best card in the pack, otherwise Eldrazi also solid pickups. Now we've got the choice between the Landscape or the Knotmaster. Knotmaster a little bit better in the blue-black-white decks. So what will we take? Could just go for the land, get us some fixing. I think Knotmaster is the best card in the pack so far. Could also just take the Aether Spike and just go straight up into black-blue draw spells. So, but we are still a little bit undecided here. Like me the Eviscerator's Insight, Waterlogged Teachings and Sink into Stupor is kinda nice. Double blue on this Stupor a little bit tough sometimes. Coming to play untapped though is really good. So I think I'll go for the Stupor being a removal spell or a bounce spell and a land a little bit better. So, what else do we have? We've got the Guardian of the Forgotten, got the Razorgrass Verge, got Razorgrass Ambush, which I personally don't like too much. Dread Mobile for some sacrifice shenanigans in black, otherwise we've got the Solstice Zealots. So, at the moment it looks a little bit strange. If we really want to play the Null Drift, I should definitely go into green. Just cut as much green shot as possible. Otherwise I think the Guardian of the Forgotten for the modified deck is kinda nice too. We're not sure what we're playing right now. Like me the Landscape to fix us, Insights to draw us. Otherwise I think the Rose-Colored Knight's still kinda good. If you have enough enchantments or artifacts it's nice. Could take the Ooze. Kinda like the Landscape though, so let's go for the Landscape here. Now we've got the Deep Analysis for the blue deck, the Envoy of the Ancestors for the modified deck. And being able to give all your modified creatures life gain is kinda nice. So I think I'll go with the Envoy over the Deep Analysis here. Don't think we will see the Sneaky Snackers once again. Could still try to go into blue-black. Okay, there's the Sneaky Snacker, there's the Obstinate Gargoyle too. So that's nice. Now we have to decide if we want to go into Modify or go into the blue-blacks. I think white-black Modify is definitely worth it. Still think the Snacker better than the Gargoyle, so let's try and see. Maybe we can just play Sneaky Snacker to that and go to town. Could also just splash the white if you really want to. But yeah, I think the colors are definitely laid out for us. Okay, definitely take the Suppression right now. For all of the other pickups. Bountiful Landscape or the Drossclaw. Drossclaw being an aggressive card is kinda nice. I think we still take the Landscape, not sure what our colors will be. Expel the Unworthy is nice. Chunk Diver a little bit unimpactful, so let's go for the removal spell here. Ooh, and Tune the narrative came back. That's nice. Imski are a little bit unplayable. Like me, the Felder Profane. There's the Path of Annihilation as a Solar Transformer. Oh, don't really see us in Eldrazi's though. So I think the Nightdrifter might just be a draw spell here. Breathe. Your last a little bit better than the Felder Profane with the life gain. Other than that, could still try and force Eldrazi's. I think Path the best card in the pack. Felder Profane just solid removal. So it's either the Fel or the Path. Did see a little bit of green, not too much. Maybe take the Path, go into 5-color shenanigans once again. Let's take the removal spell. Let's not be too greedy. Okay, I'm so stupid. Eldrazi's is open as hell. What else do we have here? Blue-black, Gravedigger or Harvester is okay. Got the Break of Creation and the Altisor. Yeah, letting the Path go really sucks. Love the Path of Annihilation a little bit too much. Don't think it will come back, especially with the Writhing Chrysalis to the left. Could go for the Breaker here, otherwise the Gravedigger for the blue-black deck definitely good. We're still not sold in our colors, so we can play everything. Maybe just go for the Breaker and see what leads us. Okay, got the Voidcrawl 2 for blue. Blue-green. Can still splash the Sneaky Snacker. I think the Voidcrawl is better than everything else. Got also the Brain Search for the blue-black deck. Sage of the Noble. Not the best mana creature in my opinion. So let's go for the Voidcrawl over the Brain Search, I would say. What else do we have? Brute Scale, another Visionary. Familiar Condor is nice. Will not play too many artifacts though. Bloodstained Maya for our collection. Kinda like to cut either the green or the blue. Let's go for the Visionary. So that we have the option to... Maybe go somewhere different. Brute Scale is still kinda nice if you want to play Modify. Yeah, but Visionary is too good. Card advantage is so king in this format. Now we have another awesome amount of lands. Definitely want to go 2-color if I want to play the Break of Creation. Also the Brute Scale kinda good. I think with only one Sneaky Snacker, blue-black might not be the way. Could still go there. So it's either the Gravedigger or the Brute Scale. Or the Landscape. I think I'll go for the Brute Scale here. Maybe something good comes back. Okay, we've got Glasswing Grace if you want to fix in white. Got the Necro Bloom if you want to go really crazy with some lands. Also with Landscape's really nice. So I could take the Corrupted Shapeshifter. I will take the Necro Bloom and see where it leads me. Maybe I just go crazy with 4 colors once again. But letting the Path of Annihilation go was really unfortunate. So what else do we have? Expel in white. Don't think we will be playing the white though. Could still play it, but I don't see it. Blue-black looks fine so far, so that's good. Could just take the Eviscerators inside. Like me that card a lot. Yeah, might be a little bit too tempted. Yeah. 2 tough decisions here. I think letting the Path of Annihilation go was a big oopsie over the Felder Profane. Felder Profane is a good card, but you want to have a dedicated deck. Especially the double black, kinda sucky. Especially with the first pick Maldrift, I should have maybe gone into Eldrazi's first. See where it leads me. Demon Fury is kinda nice. Gets a discount for every card that you've drawn. Otherwise I think the Unfathomable Truths are also good. Go with the card draw here over the bounce. Ooh, Solar Transformer came back, as did the Contaminated Landscape. Necro Bloom gets better with every land, but I love me the fixing and the early ramp, so I'll go for the Transformer here. Now we've got the Harvester, which is nice. Harvester over Watchdog. Let's take the Sage here. Nothing that I really want to play. Take the Fraben Charm, maybe we play it. Ooh, another Harvester is good. Especially nice for the Suppression Ray here. But yeah, I pushed 2 of my opponents into green, so I might not see any green this time. So I think I should just drop the green and just go blue-black, see where it leads me. Maybe play some white in the splash. So Deep Analysis is good, Within Bloom is awesome. Drowned Lurker, Bridgework Spattle is good if you can go into green. So a lot of options here. I think blue is our most safe bet. Deep Analysis is a really good spell, especially with the flashback. Still need some removal though. I think I'd go with the Wither and Bloom for some early plays. Over the Deep Analysis. We have 2 Serum Visionaries, so we can search a lot through our deck. Okay, Phyrexian Tower, Spawn King Commander, yikes. We'll definitely take the Sneaky Snacker here. I think Eldrazi Train left us. It's not where we want to be. Let's cut the stupid stuff. Play some for solid. Other than that, we also got the Glowing Fresh Wrecker. I could still play the Eldrazi, but I think that's so greedy. Friend to the left will be happy with the Spawn Gang. I like me the Sneaky Snacker with what we have already. Let's see what comes. Could always just take the flex pick with the Flash Wrecker. Yeah, Snacker it is. Okay, thank you. Auto pick. Yeah, that's a Drown of Truth too. Other than that, we've got the Familiar and the Simon Visionary. I have to decide now. We are already in pack 3. Don't have any good ramp spells, so I think playing the Eldrazi might be a little bit tough. But it's still worth it. Could just say adieu to the white. Just go blue, black, and green. Maybe take the Drown of Truth, see if we can play them Eldrazi. Still need some ramp though. Another Spymaster's Vault is kinda nice. But I think we'll have to pick either the Glasswing Grace or the Shapeshifter. Or some fixing. Maybe just take the Gravedigg here. I think we need still a little bit more playables. I think the black is still the worst that I can pick. Maybe just go for the Shapeshifter here. Oh, this draft is a little bit of a train wreck right now. Got the Customer Road and the Deep Analysis. Analysis is really good with 2 Sneaky Snackers. Oh, and there's the third one, so that's good. Also got the Solar Transformer if we want to play Eldrazi, but yeah, I don't see any green. Let's just go for blue-black aggro and call it a day. Drossclaw or Harvester. I think Harvester giving us some extra draws, being a good card in play is nice. So let's drop the green. Don't confuse ourselves a little bit too much. Can go for the landscape if we want to splash some white. We might have to though with our pickup so far. Other than that, could just pick the Harbinger of Seas for our stuff. Yeah, let's go pick the landscape. Don't feel bad about it. I think our white sucks, if I'm really honest. Black removal so far is good. Might not play the Drowner. Got a lot of lands, got some removal spells. I think the tempo so far is nice. Can pick either the Waterlock Teachings or the Deep Analysis number 2. I think I'll go for the Deep Analysis over the 2-drop. Pick the landscape. Pick the rare. Yeah, I could pick the Battle Wagon too. Battle Wagon is kinda okay. Might need some playables. Let's go for the wagon. This is mono blue with a little bit of black splash. Sheesh. Oi, oi, oi. What a strange draft. Oi, oi. Ooh, Gravedigger came back. That's nice. Yeah, free sneaky necklace is kinda nice. Love to see that. Conductor for the sideboards, don't need it. Okay. And ads are playing, so we'll take a short little ad break. So see you in 2 minutes.